What's up, everybody? It's Boxing Vibes TV, and we got Jay, we got JD, and your boy Q coming to you live, man. And we got a topic: Evander Holyfield versus Mike Tyson. Would y'all like to see that fight? Would y'all pass up on it, or would y'all do the pay-per-view? Would you go to Air House and watch it, or would you tune in? Would you promote it? You know what I'm saying? How do y'all feel about it? What's everybody's thoughts on it, man? That's what we want to know. And I would go with my boy JD first, man, to speak on how you feel about the situation, and would you tune in and watch that fight, and why not? Either way, would you?
All right. First off, I ain't gonna lie, I would not tune in to see this fight, and I really don't want to see this fight. And now, let's go ahead and put this on the table about Evander Holyfield, man. I'm gonna just go ahead and take it there. Evander Holyfield is a hater on Mike Tyson. Now, one would say, how in the world? Now, one would say, follow me with this, though. Follow me with this. Now, one would say, how could a man be a hater on another man who he defeated twice clearly? And
lost the ear.
Exactly, and lost the ear. You would say, how could that man be a hater? But it's not hate in the sense of feeling that he's inferior or he's not a better fighter than Mike Tyson. I think Holyfield hates on the fact that Tyson always notoriously has gotten more love from fans and general people more than Evander. Evander's a dude who, he lived, you could say kind of relatively the clean image. I don't think we really heard of too many
Christian.
Crazy controversies. Meanwhile,
other than having about 35 kids,
right.
That's the only controversy.
That's the only controversy. But when it comes but when it comes to Tyson, we all as boxing fans and the media and the world at large, we've all watched Mike Tyson rise and self-destruct right before our eyes. And even in the year 2020, I would venture to say right now, if you were to put Iron Mike Tyson in one room and Evander Holyfield in another room, and everybody had to pick, you had to pick which dude are you going to go meet, take a picture, get an autograph, all that. Only one. I would venture to say that most people would still say Iron Mike Tyson.
Early.
And at the end of the day, I'm going to let you get there. And at the end of the day, I feel like Holyfield, the reason why you hear him chirping so much about this third trilogy fight is the fact that it's more about the fact of reminding people of his greatness, not so much as it really being about the fight. But I think Holyfield deep down wants to remind people that, hey, I'm the man who knocked this man. I'm the man who put him on his ass. I'm the man who beat Mike Tyson. But yet everywhere I go, whether it's Mike Tyson doing the Hangover movies, whether it's Mike Tyson selling out arenas doing his Undisputed tour, whether it's this man doing autograph signings like we took part of, with lines wrapped around the MGM brand, everywhere you look, Mike Tyson still continues to garner more love from people. And I feel like Evander Holyfield, deep down, he wants just a little bit of that love from everybody else. He feels like he did it the right way, if you want to say. I mean, not to be judgmental. We all live our lives how we want to live our lives, and nobody has a right to say what's right and wrong. But I think Evander feels like he kind of lived a clean life, and it hasn't resulted in that level of love and respect that it seems like Mike gets after living through so many controversies in front of everybody.
Basically, if he was a rapper, you saying he'll make y'all must have forgot part 2 like Roy Jones made.
Exactly.
He'll make it. All right, go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
So you took that shit all the way left. I was not expecting that. Evander Holyfield seems like the humble guy. I mean, but it could be some truth to it, because it was interesting how Mike Tyson was the one who kind of led the charge of old fighters coming back, and then you all of a sudden you hear Evander,
right?
And you hear Lennox.
Lennox, he said something about coming back.
It was rumors about him saying, you know, coming out too, and so that's why there was this whole little trend of retired fighters coming out. So I don't know how much truth there is to it on Lennox Lewis's side, but yeah, his name was mentioned as well. So, I mean, I guess there's some truth to there. I don't know what's in a man's heart and his intentions, but I will say, as far as marketability, Tyson's 20 times more marketable. And the difference between Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson was spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
Holyfield's a great fighter. And you want to be wild and shocked and awed when you watch a fight. Like, that's what's going to garner, just like people love the knockout. Mike Tyson perfected it. And he did it violently. I don't know how there's a way you can have a non-violent knockout, but he perfected it to the point where it was the most vicious of knockouts that we witnessed. So that attracted attention in that regard, and that's always going to garner more attention than just a great fighter who figures out a way to pull it out, who's sometimes outgunned physically and just skill-wise. So that's one point. But as far as what I want to see it, hell no. Nobody wants to see that. Especially when, if the reports or what I'm hearing are true, where Tyson, Holyfield said he would accept the bout under one condition, that Tyson wouldn't be able to throw knockout punches.
Man, go to
what? He said that?
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
no, bro.
He need to go. He tripping.
It was DOA when I heard it anyway, just because I wouldn't want to see them two go at it in a real boxing match. But he wanted it a real exhibition. About
he want head and everything.
Huh? Yeah. He pretty much.
Nah.
So for it to be a true exhibition, which I understand, they've both taken a lot of punishment, Evander more so than Tyson. But no, I have zero interest. I love both guys. Met both guys. They real nice guys. Real gracious. But no, I have zero interest in seeing that trilogy fight. Trilogy fights like, you know, I wouldn't say trilogy, but rematches like Mayweather-Pacquiao interests me more, or even Marquez-Bradley interests me more than seeing those two go at it. The namesake is there, but I have zero interest.
Yeah. Where you at with it, Q? Where you at with it?
Well, me, bro, I feel both of y'all points, and you definitely, JD, you came with another angle I didn't expect, but I respect it. I didn't expect it, but I respect your whole point. But my thing is, I may be a bit of a junkie, man. I'm gonna watch this shit. I'm gonna be the one watching this shit, man. And with me, I'm gonna be a commercial to y'all, and y'all gonna end up watching this shit because I'm gonna talk so much about the shit on the lead up that because you know I remember both fights.
Uh-huh.
And you know, matter of fact, the first fight with Tyson Holyfield, I remember losing my first. I bet money on that shit with my older cousin. I lost like $10 because you know I was making my own money. You know, I'm a little older than both of y'all, and I was cutting hair at the time, and you know I had my own little bag. You know, so I felt like somebody I could debate with the grown ups about stuff because where your money? Because at the end of the day, you gonna put some money on it. That's the end of the day. From barbershop to wherever you at. An argument gonna go in circles until somebody say, "What you gonna do? You gonna bet on it?"
Right.
So I bet $10 on Mike Tyson. When I lost that $10, you feel me? I think I doubled up on a rematch because I said Tyson was not gonna win a rematch against Holyfield because he got beat from every level. He got whooped. Period. Headbutt never was an excuse. He got beat. Anyways, at this point in their careers, Tyson, man, I feel bad for Holyfield because I seen when him and James Toney fought, and I heard him. That's the first time I really paid attention. He was so slurred. He done had damage that I don't think is, you know, his speech was so slurred after him and James Toney fought, and James Toney whooped him, man. You know, James Toney. I love James Toney, and but I love Holyfield even more, and it hurt me to see him. You know, where I could see the damage from what he's accumulated from fighting that long. Mm-hmm. And it was bad, you know. And so with that being said, I don't think that goes away. And So that's the last like big impact on my mind that I seen from Evander Holyfield as a fighter. And I met Evander Holyfield also, and Tyson, you know, and
hell, we met James.
January, yeah. You have yeah. We met James Tony also. But either way it go, I felt the way when I met Holyfield. It was at the Atlanta airport, and I felt like he was very cold. You know what I'm saying? In contrast to Tyson, I felt like he was cold, but at the same time, wanted about to pay him, paid to meet Tyson. And Evander Holyfield, I thought about him like, man, he probably really mentally is. I don't know. He, you know, because it took some effect on his brain, and I don't know him at all, so I can't speak from when he was, you know, 100% till after. But I just think that he's very compromised, and you know, from the sport, you know, and it'll probably get worse as you get older. I hate to say it, but that'll really make me not really care to see it. But I'm probably gonna watch. I'm a boxing junkie, and these are two of my favorites. You know what I'm saying?
We know you're gonna watch it, bro. We know you're gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm probably gonna watch it. So
I boycott, especially if they try to make me pay money to go see it, like on TV, pay-per-view, or something like that. I'm boycotting that just because that's expectation.
What about the Air House? They ain't trying to be a commercial for the Air House.
Hey, if it's at Wing House for free, if it's at Wing House for free down here, you know.
See, y'all got the Wing House.
Hey, Jay will be there. Hey, Jay will be there. He'll be there for the free.
He'll be there.
Yeah.
It takes too much energy to go out in this climate. I ain't doing that.
With a mask on.
Go at it. Be out there masked up in the exo squad suit, exoskeleton suit. See two geriatrics. I'm good.
Okay. All right. So what we gonna do? We gonna put a zip on that one because I think we done locked that in. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna make y'all watch it because unless y'all just gonna not respond to my texts or phone conversation. And because I'm gonna say that shit to y'all because we gonna watch it together and talk about it later. All right. So we